I have 80% male listeners.
Really?
And I don't think it's because I'm a woman and they're into me. I think it's because men watch YouTube.
Yeah, it's because I was about to say it's because women are not watching YouTube and like watching and liking and I mean some of them.
Because I remember hearing like Jordan Peterson. He got criticized for having like only male listeners, and people were like, "See, it's all incels." It's like, no, dude, it's just because men watch YouTube. It's like,
why would a girl be watching him?
I watch him.
Really?
Yeah, I have his book right here. Look, maybe I have a Jordan Peterson book, but maybe I hid it because I'm like worried that people are going to think it's like Nazis, like mind comp or something.
Also hide it, but
right? Isn't that? It's like I loved. Okay, you're not political, right?
No.
I love Jordan. He's okay. I'm gonna
like his voice.
You like his? He does have like a Kermit the Frog voice. I did say I was going to end the podcast, but I want to say this really quick. Yes, he says things that are like women should this, and that, whatever. For real, when I was dating the depressed guy, things got so bad in that relationship that I started having suicidal thoughts. Jordan Peterson's words helped me not want to kill myself. Jordan Peterson did it for me. And like, despite the fact that he's like all women all women must have children if they want to be real women. Like he says stuff like that, but he doesn't actually, I'm exaggerating. He doesn't say stuff like that. He kind of says stuff like that, but not to that extent.
Yeah.
For some reason, like I remember I was literally having suicidal thoughts and I was like, I don't see the purpose of life anymore. Like my life is so painful that I don't see the purpose of living. And he said one of his speeches clicked with me. It was like, if you're depressed, he's like, the purpose of life isn't to be happy. He's like, that's actually like part of life. And if you are in a dark moment, that's actually a calling to get through it. And like,
if you're going through hell, keep going.
If you're going through hell, that's actually a good thing. Like that means like you're
keep going.
It's a place of like challenging where you can go. And here's the thing, it's not some people will be like, well, all people say that. All like yeah, but for some reason the way he said it got through to me. Nice. It's like his specific like
I mean,
I was like, oh, it worked.
Like,
yeah.
He is like an educated person. Like he's not just talking out of his ass.
He was a psychologist. I consider him a philosopher because his books are very philosophical. Like he's writing his ideas out.
Definitely like credited. Does he say controversial things? Yes. Who doesn't nowadays? But
like I don't know. Like for some reason the way he said it, he was like, this is your opportunity to, he references the hero's journey, which is like in literature or in movies, it's like the calling to like go beyond like your limits, like sort of thing. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I'm really depressed right now because that means I'm about to turn this all around.
Right,
and
exactly.
He just said it in a way to me that was like, I don't want to kill myself anymore.
Like you can't go any lower than rock bottom.
Yes. He makes like biblical references again, like people get all butthurt about that.
You're religious?
No, but I still think the Bible's cool. I think the Bible's cool because I don't think they're real stories. Like I don't think there was really like a Jonah, like not Jonah.
It's cool to think that there might have been, but it's like I need to see it.
I don't think there was really a flood with like a bunch of animals, but I think I don't watch The Lion King and I'm like, lions really yelled at each other. Like there's a story. There's a purpose behind the story.
Lions really yelled at each other.
Lions really talk to each other. Like no, there's a my brain's not working right now. What's like when you watch a story? There's like a purpose. Plot. No, not plot. There's like a lesson you're supposed to learn.
Right. Okay.
Moral.
There's
a moral behind a Disney story. So I think the biblical stories have morals behind them. You're not supposed to take them and be like, well, there's no such thing as a flood this high. It's like, I don't watch The Little Mermaid and think like, well, there's no mermaid. Like, no, you're there so I like the Bible for those reasons. And
some kind of message in it.
Jordan Peterson was the one who pointed that out to me because he was like, he talked about the belly of the beast and the whale and about like, there's a biblical story about going in the belly of the beast, the whale, to save your father. Well, that was actually Pinocchio he was referencing.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But Pinocchio,
I was a daycare teacher.
But Pinocchio was referencing the Bible. Like
really?
It's all connected. Yeah.
Yeah, they got stuck in the whale's belly. They made like a little hut and then shot him out the top.
Good shit. So I can't eloquently speak about this the way Jordan Peterson can, but trust me, the ideas got through to me. So.
Jordan Peterson, good guy. Probably a
good guy. Good guy.
Probably.
I did see him live in Philly.
Really?
Yeah.
Like just talk. He was just talking.
Yeah, he did like a hour like lecture. People like came with notes. I saw it in Philly, and there was
a TED Talk.
Like a TED Talk type of thing. And it was funny. There was like a couple that I'm such a people watcher. I can't help myself. I think it's the comedian in me. Like we like to talk shit. There was a couple near me, and one was like clearly a very like leaning conservative, and one was a very liberal looking girl. And at the end of the show,
can we break that down? What did she look like?
Like purple hair, like it's like the whole thing.
That's all you need to say.
Yeah,
that's all you need to say.
You can just tell. Another thing I'm noticing: rock climbing. Every time on Hinge that I see a guy goes rock climbing at a rock climbing gym, they're liberal.
It's a very liberal thing to do.
Why?
I feel like, I don't know. You're touching a bunch of rocks and shit.
But like, I've noticed that pattern. Like every time I'm on Hinge and I'm scrolling through, it's like it's his profile picture. Guy climbing a wall, like a rock climbing gym. Scroll down, liberal.
It's kind of like how like anytime if you see a dude like holding a fish, like he's a Republican.
Yes.
Sure, yeah.
I'm trying to like make a theory about the rock climbing thing. I think it's because they're against like the patriarchy, which is like muscle men. So it's like a way of staying
active. I'll fucking climb this wall.
It's like a natural way to be active. It's not like I'm trying to look a certain way.
Rock climbing's sick. I've wanted to get into rock climbing.
All right, the ADD's kicked in. So we're really trying to end this podcast. The liberal girl, the liberal looking woman with her fish holding man. The archetypes are real. At the end of the show he did, the TED Talk, she gets up and she goes, I gotta say, he's not nearly as like misogynistic. He was like actually really cool. And I'm like, thank you. Like you have to see him in the flesh.
That's like
to know what I'm talking about.
That's like social media. Like the clips, everybody, if you don't know anything about, let's just, because we're talking about Jordan Peterson, all you're going to see is the crazy shit that he says. Right?
No, it was like he did a beautiful job. And even that like purple haired chick was like, wow, that was actually really good.
That's how you know it was good.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah. Like she had an open mind because she came in with like her arms crossed. Like, I can't believe my boyfriend's like taking me to this. And at the end, she was like, I got to say that was actually like really good.
Nice.
So. Hey guys, it's me, your host, Andrea Pranzatelli. If you enjoyed this clip today, please don't forget to hit subscribe. It is my dream to become a full-time podcaster, and your support helps more than you could possibly know. So again, hit that subscribe button to help me keep the momentum going on this channel. Also, for every single clip, there is a link in the description to the full episode if you would like to hear the full episode. And I also have a link to my Instagram below if you'd like to follow me on Instagram as well. So that's it. Have a good day, guys. Bye.